broken.
All right, very good.
I'm on.
All right, Chief, talk to us about what happened. What time did this happen here?
So the incident came in at approximately 4:30 this morning.
Go ahead.
Upon our arrival to the scene, we have what you see behind you, which is a two-story apartment complex with heavy fire showing from the front of the building. We did not have a report of occupants trapped. However, given the time of day and the occupancy of the building, we knew that some people may have been in the apartment complex. So once crews went in, they went to the second floor and did an aggressive search, and they started finding occupied apartments in which they had to make visible rescues.
How many people had to be rescued or taken to the hospital?
At this point in time, we had about four individuals, 2 adults, 2 children, in which 2 adults were transported with 1 child. It is unknown to what their disposition is as far as their condition.
So you don't have any information about their condition, if they were burned or smoke inhalation, anything like that?
Not at this point in time. We've been here all morning long, and we haven't interfaced with the hospital or my paramedic units yet.
Any idea the cause of the fire, where it started?
The cause is still under investigation. However, when we arrived on scene, we did see the front of the building. Towards the middle, there was a heavy body of fire. I don't want to speculate on it, but we do have an inkling of what may have started that fire, but we're still conducting an investigation at this point in time. Fire investigators are on scene along with WAPD investigators as well.
Is there a total loss? Are people going to be able to get back in?
No one will be, the building's inhabitable. No one will be able to live in the building. However, the occupants will be able to gather their belongings with some assistance from the building manager and crews on scene.
It's about a third alarm fire, but to most people they don't understand what that means. What does that mean?
A third alarm fire brings more resources than your normal response. So with the third alarm fire, I got the incident command post from Milwaukee Fire Department. That's a specialized unit. Also, I got a drone from the ICP so we can get an overhead view of what's going on with the building. Other than that, we do have more engine companies on scene that will supply us with water. We did have a water issue on scene where a main was broken, but we were able to work around that and put water on the fire.
How long did it take to put this fire actually out? We saw it kind of reignite, or the flames start to build and then calm down, the smoke very heavily.
Right, so what we usually do is place the fire what we call under control, which means that we knock down the main body of the fire. It took us a while to achieve that benchmark, given the circumstances of the structure. When you have an attic that's open, the fire got into the attic and it ran the course of the roof. So that was a challenge for us. So we really didn't reach the under control benchmark until approximately 200 minutes later. I don't have the exact time on me, but it was at least that.
Any firefighters hurt? Are they all okay?
There are no firefighter injuries. Everyone's okay.
And tell me one more time, how many people were, anybody hurt or how many people transported?
Transported was just 2 people, 2 adults, 1 child. However, there was a total of 4 people.
Okay, so 4 people you had to take out of the building.
Right, absolutely.
Now, I know we mentioned this is kind of like a glow-based roof. Is that something that kind of added to the fire, how quickly it kept burning with this?
Yes, with this roof here, I've been in these buildings quite a bit. So once you make access to the roof, there's really nothing stopping fire or smoke from spreading across that whole roof. So once you do get fire in that attic space, when there's nothing stopping it, if you don't get to the fire quickly, or if it's been burning a long time prior to the arrival of the fire department, it's going to run the whole course of the roof, and it's going to involve the whole building, which is what we don't want to happen, but that's just the nature of the construction.
You mentioned this particular unit is on the second floor. The units that are surrounding it, above and below, are those residents able to access the units at all? Was there damage to other units?
No one will be able to live in the building. The building's inhabitable. With the amount of fire, the amount of smoke damage, the water damage, no one will be able to live in the structure. So they're gonna be displaced, and they're gonna have some help from the Red Cross and hopefully family members.
Number yet on how many are displaced?
I do not have a number that's been displaced. This seems to me to be at least a 12-unit building. So you can imagine how many people are being displaced.
The people that were rescued, the 2 adults, 2 children, was that from the apartment that it is believed where the fire began, or was it just an apartment on that second floor that needed help?
That was an adjacent apartment, so we had crews go to the back and actually ladder the building and pull those occupants down.
You guys had a bunch of mutual aid. You know, like how many departments responded and that sort of thing?
Yes, we had several departments to include, obviously, the West Allis Fire Department. We had Wauwatosa Fire Department, Milwaukee Fire Department. We had a unit from Greendale Fire Department as well, and Greenfield as well.
Fire's completely out? Done?
Yes, fire is completely out right now. What you're seeing is they're making sure that there's no hot spots, so we don't have a reignition.
Last question from me. You got people wanting to go inside. I mean, a lot of people say, I need my stuff. One woman told me that her granddaughter's wheelchairs, and there any chance that people will be able to at least get something?
Absolutely. We will accommodate their request. Wheelchairs and medications and things of that nature that people really need. However, we're going to do it after we wrap up here, and they're going to do it with a building manager, apartment manager, or the police or one of the fire crews.
All right, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Thank you. Michael, is your first name?
Yes.
Comment spelling?
Yes.
Okay, and you're the battalion chief of West
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks, Chief. I got it.
I appreciate it. You know, I will give you one of my cards.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got to go get it for you. And if you ever got any questions about anything, just call me or email me or whatever. How about you every day, man? I'm a journalist. I like it.
Okay, wait. So you said 2 children, 2 adults?
2 children, 2 adults. We have 2 children, 2 adults, and 2 adults